Okay.
Hi, my name's Molly Mason, and this is a sculpture called Terra Lumen. It's one of two works that I've created for the Barker Family Health Technology Building here on the campus of Ogden Weaver Applied Technical College in Ogden, Utah. And this work was funded by the Utah State Art in Public Buildings program, which is a terrific program with a national reputation. The work is meant to symbolize a sense of growth, a sense of spiraling energy, a sense of developing creativity, of moving forward, of inspiring to aspire for the students here and the people that use this facility. I wanted to have a really light, buoyant kind of energy, even though this piece is made from stainless steel and hot forged bronze and glass and probably weighs about 1,500 pounds. It has a real light and uplifting sense of hope and a glowing kind of aura about it that I hope has a spiritual component. Um, this is a native boulder from Decorative Rock Products here in about 100 miles away from Ogden. And they have the most spectacular stone there that I think I've ever seen in my life. And it was very carefully hewn flat on the bottom, and then this area flattened here so that the large sculpture could be permanently affixed to the boulder. I really like the way that the stone, the native stone, works with the other elements in the sculpture, particularly with the bronze, which has a rather ancient feeling about it with all the hot forging and reciprocating air tool marks that I've made on the surface with about 10 different types of tools. And to do this, I heat the work up to about 1,600 degrees in sections, and I beat it and beat it and beat it with all these different types of pieces of equipment. And then I move on to the next section until I've gotten that whole 17-foot high section finished, and then I turn it over, do the other side. So it's a very complicated, layered type of process. At that point, the whole piece has kind of a chocolatey feeling to it. I have to go back in and polish it, and I developed this heat patina technique using oxyacetylene. And you can get colors, obviously, that range from blues to violets to straw colors to golds to reds and oranges, depending on how hot you get the surface of the metal. And then I would go back in and remove some of that because there was just too much color. The whole piece was entirely rainbow when I was first finished with these. And I wanted the bronze, I wanted the texture of the bronze, the ancient feeling of the bronze to show through. That is contrasted with the much more modern material. I think stainless steel has only been around maybe since possibly the 1920s. And this big wing-like form here, also very sheltering form like the others, has an abstracted molecular structure of adenosine triphosphate laser cut into the surface. And adenosine triphosphate is the energy in the cell that provides the growth, the momentum for the cell to do whatever its particular function is. And adenosine triphosphate is found in every cell in every living thing. So it's kind of a universal symbol of energy, and I think that made a lot of sense to use an image like that in a health sciences building. This building houses dentistry, nursing professions, business and computer-related issues that have to do with healthcare fields. I think there are about 12 different disciplines within this building. The glass forms are created from all transparent, dichroic, and iridescent glass, and it's layer and layer and layer and layer. Some of these pieces have over 200 individual pieces of glass in them, which I then fuse in a kiln, my glass kiln, and I'm able to fire that up to 1,500 degrees Fahrenheit. And then there's a 2-day process where the work is firing and is cooling down. And then you open the kiln and it's like Christmas. You get these beautiful jewels that are created. I wanted everything to be very transparent here, light and buoyant, so the piece has a lot of energy, a lot of movement upwards, and has a real presence and hopefully a spiritual aura about it. The colors in the glass reflect the colors in the landscape, as do the colors in the stone and the bronze. And there's a beautiful mountain range out here called Ben Lomond Peak that can be seen through the 35-foot high windows beyond the sculpture. So I didn't want to obscure that, but I wanted to work with some of the same kind of colors and feelings of this gorgeous landscape in Ogden, Utah.
You can keep going if you wanted to.
This form with the 6 sides is, it could be a glial cell, or it could also be a unicellular gland cell in an abstract way. And those are cells that I believe have the capacity to change to perform specific functions in the body. I looked at all these glass forms as being cellular in feeling, but again, in an abstract way. And this mood continues into the work outside. Would you like to go look at the work outside? Would you like to do that? Okay.
Okay.